Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Kailas. This video will be part of a series entitled Kailas Storytime, in which I will discuss psychic phenomena and occurrences I have experienced in my life and what I learned from them, at the same time providing a comfortable place where we can engage with one another's experiences. With this in mind, the title of this video is The Danger of Lucid Dreaming. Observe, but don't interfere. My experience. Throughout my life, more primarily now, I have been aware of when I dream to the point I can take complete control of my dreams. I used to find it odd, and then I would read how it's not as bizarre as I thought, however, more abnormal for most. One dream in particular I had was outside. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. It was warm. It was like a beautiful field of grass. As I was walking and observing nature, I can feel the warm sun rays across my skin. I remember feeling this overwhelming feeling of peace. And then suddenly, like a light switch, I remember, oh, I'm dreaming. I remember that I knew I was dreaming. I knew I was aware that I was in a dream, that I was in a different spiritual realm. So at this particular moment, I know it's gonna sound corny and childish, but I was like, oh, okay, I want to fly. I want to control and take control of the narrative of my dream. I want to fly. I want to be free. So what I did was I actually laid down in the grass on my back, looking up at the sky, taking in the beautiful surroundings and the smell of nature. Now, to the point, it's kind of funny because what I actually did, you remember when you was young back in the day and it snowed and you lay in the snow with your back and you make like a snow angel. So the grass was so soft and beautiful, and the texture was just so comfortable and warm. I literally mimicked that in the grass while I was looking up at the sky. Then at this point, I willed myself to fly. So but what happened, suddenly I became paralyzed as if I was glued down to the surface of the ground and I could not move. My heart started racing, and it was like the entire scenery of my dream turned dark. And when I say dark, I mean physically and spiritually, mentally and emotionally. Okay, it was just a whole difference of energy. The sky became gray as if a storm was about to come. And I remember my heart started beating so fast where I knew I was dreaming. And we all know, when you dream, you know how unpredictable dreams can be when we're dreaming and we're not even consciousness that we're dreaming. We just wake up like, oh my gosh, I had a horrible dream. So now imagine you're dreaming and you know you're dreaming, you're aware you're dreaming, and you know how unpredictable it can be, how dreams can go left. Oh, I'm sorry, how dreams can go left. I remember I started pleading for the blood of Jesus. I mean, I was like, in the blood of Jesus, God help me, God help me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And I remember I kept saying, I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. And I consistently kept pleading the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, apologizing over and over and asking for help. So that God, apologizing to God and informing him, like I said, that I was sorry. I was like, please wake me up. As I'm doing this, as my spirit and my soul is conflicted, each second that went by, the atmosphere got darker and darker, and my heart beated faster and faster. And I pleaded for the blood of Jesus so loud, and suddenly, boom, I woke up in my bed, and needless to say, I thank God. Now, with this in mind, some of us will have the spiritual gift of discernment to be able to access certain mysteries beyond the veil. However, just because you can access it don't necessarily mean you should try to control it. In my humble opinion, I feel, and look, this is my experience only, and I would love to hear other experiences and other examples of people that have experienced this, because we're all are different. We all are, on different, unique biblical and spiritual paths. Now I observe. I don't try to control my dream. I don't like, interrogate people and ask people questions to things that's on my mind, trying to get no, 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 no. Because I believe that could be borderline crossing the line of divination. And my background is, if I have to put myself in a category, which I really don't like to do, but if I have to, I would categorize myself as a Christian, and I'm the follower of Jesus Christ. However, I do believe that, religion, it kind of separates us all from the greater love that Christ was trying to get across was for the greater love of humanity of all, because Christ himself stated that he is the way. Christian was a term that was placed on him to categorize him and his followers. But I digress. That's a story for a whole nother day. Now, as I said with the lucid dreaming, yeah, and for my experience, it's like to, when you're having a dream, you just observe and you look for signs and messages that the divine is trying to relate to you. The only way I can explain it is as if, okay, you're watching your favorite television show. We watch our show, we are watching, we observing. You might see clues in the show if it's a mystery show, crime, whatever, and you kind of taking mental notes, but as we're observing at home, watching the screen, we can't go into the screen and control the characters and tell them what to do and change what's already laid out in the script. I do want to put like a disclaimer, like a warning in this. I find that lucid dreaming is a natural occurrence for some individuals. Now, there is a sense of responsibility and respect that should be administered in this realm, and invasion of privacy is one of them. So therefore, if you are intentionally trying to manifest into another soul's consciousness, you are treading on dangerous territories and demonic intentions. This realm of reality is nothing to play with, and we are held accountable for our actions, both physically and spiritually. If you have not been granted divine access to enter, stay out. And again, that's my perceptions. Everybody belief systems and perceptions are going to be different. I only can speak on my personal experience, my years of study, academic study in a university and life, and from a very young age, I experienced very bizarre psychic phenomena. So I'm speaking of a place of not only knowledge but experience as well. But like I said earlier, every human being and soul is different, so everybody's experience is going to be different. So this is just my experience and my advice. With this in mind, what are your thoughts on this conversation, on this video? Did you have any experiences? Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you would like to hear more topics such as this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. For this is a new channel, I can keep an eye count on the subscribers, and I will continue to build on the platform. Also, if this video resonated with you in any way, please just take a second to like, share, comment below. It will help the platform to grow and for the video to be seen by others. Because I've been guilty of it too. I will watch a video, I'm like, dang, I ain't like the video. So now, even since I'm in the process of creating videos, I put in an attempt to like the video, because it does show up in YouTube algorithm that people are liking the video, and it'll be promoted more, so that way we can bring more people to the channel and more discussions and point of views while we learn from one another. With that in mind, as always, I look forward to hearing from you in the next video. As always, heads up, shoulders back. God bless.